Hi, this is Vito Santoro again, and I wanted to welcome you to the Niche Dominance Training Series on behalf of myself and John Rizzo. What we're going to do is get started, and today what we're going to talk about is using video to explode your list. It's no secret that video is on the increase as far as the primary source of content. It's also amazing how people prefer to watch a video over reading. And what we're going to do is take you through some stats first. When marketers use the word video in an email subject line, the open rates rose from 7 to 13%, which is huge when you think of uh, how much email is thrown out there, including spam and lists and everything else. It's crazy. But definitely video is got the people's attention. Approx I should say approximately half of marketers who use video in email campaigns, they're seeing an increase not only in their click-through rates, but the time people spend reading the email. And also there's an increase in sharing and forwarding, which is really important to growing your list. The other stat was users who share videos. This is on retail and brand sites. They chose Facebook, obviously, 46% of the time, but incredibly, email accounted for 40% of the shares. And Twitter came in behind email at 14%, which is a real telling stat. So let's get started on how you can use video to explode your list. Ask yourself this question. Why would someone want to join your email list? In the first video we talked about video in this light, but we're trying to change your mindset and to get you to think before you act. Because most of the time in internet marketing, I know I've jumped on the next shiny object and try to make money, and it always turned out disappointing. So I had to reorient my thinking as to John. When you can answer this question, you will know the value that you offer and how you're different. And that's really important because you need to differentiate yourself from the competition. So step one in this whole increasing your list with video is to create a freebie that demonstrates the value you offer. For example, when we did the Niche Dominance freebie, we wrote a genuine report of how our business operates. And that's why you're actually seeing this video today, is because you opted in for it. Look at the quality of how it was written, the information that was there. It's not just a bunch of bull to send to you to get you on our list. Everyone promotes, use PLR and all this other kind of stuff. You got to start thinking quality, even if it's all researched information because you're not too sure on what to say. You know what quality is when you read it, especially if you're in your niche working. Start providing it. So you want to create the freebie. Next, you want to determine the content topics that you'll provide your list for several weeks. Most of the time, we end up jumping into things. We do the freebie, we get the list going, then we don't know what to send, and we end up sending junk, or we send it very either too much or too little or not enough. Then we go on to the next shiny object. You really got to think up front of what your content's going to be for your newsletter, we'll call it. Okay, focus on the challenges, just like you would do if you were selling a product, and think about your niche audience and what the challenges they're facing. To list these problems like you've done for your videos, they're going to tell you what they're complaining about. Just go to any forum or group or be on a couple of lists and you'll see what other people are doing. But they definitely are complaining about things, and you want to determine the solutions to these problems. Okay, your new approach will be not to sell them, but as we mentioned earlier, but allow them to buy. Step three is create a what's in it for me welcome video that describes the benefits of both your freebie and being on your list. It's got to be all benefits driven, right? Then you want to write your problem solution content and lay the content out in slide format. Ensure the content is interesting and effective, and also create a variety of different videos like we've mentioned. It could be educational, demonstration, and stick with me on this because we're going to show you how it fits into your building your list. So now what you've done is you've found the problem solution information and you've laid it out in simple form in your slide program. You want to then create a benefits-driven landing page with your welcome video. Then you add your autoresponder code to capture the email. So what you've done is you're driving traffic to your landing page. You're giving them the opportunity to sign up for your freebie, and you're doing that by telling them what the benefits that they're going to get out of the freebie. That's what it's all about. Not what you're providing per se, but the benefits of what they're going to do. I'll give you a quick analogy, all right? If you had a headache and you went into the store, okay, they're not selling aspirin to you, they're selling headache relief. So if you have a headache, you're interested in hearing about headache relief and not the aspirin. Describing what an aspirin is doesn't really help my problem. So the benefit is pain relief. So try to keep that in mind when you create your content that's benefits driven for your video. Okay, you create and upload your videos to YouTube and include the links to the autoresponder in the follow-up emails. This will build trust and eventually make sales. Step 7, drive traffic to the landing page, and then you're going to have to test to improve conversions and you then push offers to the list and try to make sales once they're on your list. But essentially what you want to make sure is that you build trust by offering value and answering the question, what's in it for them? Okay, this is a technique on how to improve your email open rate. And before we get into that, I want to say one more thing. You can pre-create all the follow-up emails and videos and everything. Have them in YouTube. Go into Aweber or GetResponse or whatever you're using as an autoresponder. Have an initial one that they get once they opt in. Then do it every 2 days or so you're not really hitting them hard. Then once you do it for 6 or 7 days, you can have your affiliate link in there, what have you. Then what you want to do is probably maybe once every 2 weeks or once a month. And the more you create up front, the more you don't have to worry about it. So if you do a month or two's worth of work up front, then you could take a break, do other things, knowing that people are having content on a regular basis, then add to it when you have some time. But getting back to the improving your open rate, use the word video in the subject line, makes it compelling. Okay, then now that they're opening it, you start with a short personal note, which is important for building a relationship. Tell them about yourself, not bragging, but just a little bit of how it's going. And then, basically then from there, you're going to segue into the next part, which is just a short paragraph about how the video will benefit the viewer. You include the call to action about how the video will interest them to get them to click on what's following. You want to follow with an image that's embedded in your the body of your email that looks like a video. It's a still image and it has the little player arrow on it, and that increases clicks like you can't believe. So again, hi, how are you? This is Vito Santoro. Things are going well. Just created another video for you. And what we're going to do is talk about how you can explode your list using video. Then from there would be a video. Okay? I should say the graphic to the video. And then what you want to do is have the graphic linking to your landing page that's connecting to the video. Okay? Let me say that again. You want to link the graphic to your landing page that contains the actual video. So what they're getting in the body of the email is an image that looks like a video, and when they click on it, it goes to the actual landing page with the video. For example, here's how we automated this process in Clips, because it is a lot of work if you have to do this. We use it all the time, and that's why we built it into an automated video marketing platform. Okay, what Clips does, all right, is it collects the emails directly from your videos. It integrates with your current autoresponder, so it automatically does the heavy lifting of writing all the leads, emails, names, whatever you're capturing, right to your autoresponder automatically. Then it allows you to create and send the video email messages to your list through your autoresponder. Give you an idea. This is the Clips email capture. So this would be an actual video. We actually tested it with this Wrap software. Didn't even use our own video. It was actually provided by the person who created the software. And what we did is we put the text in, get more info on this amazing Wrap software. We dropped in this case, it was a MailChimp email capture. It automatically is. We actually had an optional skip link. You can actually have them skip the email capture if you so desire. You don't have to do that, but it's there as a function. And then you have built-in email capture that'll automatically capture it and then play the video. It's all done on autopilot. It also, what it does on the other end of it is if you're going to now email your list, it automatically takes the poster image that you choose within Clips, puts the little button on there, or I should say the arrow on there, and you can actually write a message on the graphic. Just fill in a form, click go, and now it'll send out your email open paragraph, your subject line with the word video in it. You have all that already pre-done in a form, and Clips takes care of the rest, and it's embedded in your email. And when you click on that particular graphic, in addition, if you decide not to send them to your landing page, you can send them to a high-def full-screen video that will capture your email, or I should say their email for you, as well as you could sell them something. You can then show the video. You can do anything you want within that video call to action. That's all preloaded into your autoresponder. So you can check out Clips today for 7 days. You try full functionality. You just put in your logins to your the services you currently use today, like for email capture. All right, and then from there, test it out, and you'll see how well it works. And it's not a shiny object or hype. We are internet marketers. We built this to be used by internet marketers instead of technical people. So think of it like working with a Mac. You always hear how easy Macs are. It's because Apple did the heavy lifting under the hood, and that's what Clips is all about. So thank you. We hope that you find some value in this, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.